Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ken Chrysler, and welcome to the very first episode of VITA / FLH. If you're new, this is a new era, so you can start from here. But let me introduce you to this man right here. He's one half of the tag team champions, Bobby Joe Warner. Fat Truck Job is here, and he's got his guitar. I don't know what happened with his ATV. It's probably the gas prices. That's what I would probably assume made him stop driving his ATV. But anyway, we're starting off with Bobby Joe Warner. Please do not unsubscribe because this guy would make me want to. But we have to deal with him. And, you know, he is a tag team champion. He did finally got a belt after years. And we're about to hear from him tonight after he, I guess, makes out with this guitar. I don't know what he's going to do with it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Joe Warner. And I am one half of the tag team champions. And just for your information, I stand with one movement and one movement only. It's the Fat Truck Job movement. There is a way to winning a woman's heart. You gotta be fat, you gotta have a truck, and most of all, you gotta have a job. And I have all three. And now, I also have the tag team title. So I'm the baddest man ever. The problem is, we got snobs in our management. And these snobs are going to try to hire people from other countries to take my American job. I ain't going to have that. There's been rumors that multiple people are being hired. And you know what this means, right? They're going to try to replace me, the American worker. To all these new guys in the locker room, I want you all to know, I will not take no for an answer. I refuse to leave. And you ain't taking my job from me. So if anyone in the locker room does not have United States citizenship, I want you to come down here and face me like a real man. And ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Joe Warner has called out anyone without a United States citizenship. And we might have someone. What in the world's this? A new face? Oh my goodness! It's Dimitri! Oh man. Macau's favorite alien is here. And technically, yes, he does not have a United States citizenship because he's from Mars. He can't have one. But Dimitri the alien, his debut, he's a newcomer. And first of all, let me just talk about how ridiculous Bobby Joe Warner is. He's absolutely ridiculous. Who's going to take his job? He's a tag team champion. And Dimitri is here, and he's not going to have it. Technically, Dimitri is wanted by Mars. The Mars government does want to bring him back to Mars, but, you know, he's kind of a refugee, I guess. It's a long story. But, yeah, Bobby Joe Warner, always in fear for his life, you know, his American job, and he's going to... oh my goodness, don't want him to land on you. Oh man. And guys, tonight I'm going to explain a lot going on. There's a lot of questions, a lot of assumptions of what's going to happen. This is the kickoff match. So basically, there is multiple titles. And I'll have to explain this all to you. Nice move there by Dimitri. It's Dimitri's first match, and he's not doing too bad to start off. And anyway, guys, so FLH and VITA are going to have a crossover for the first 4 episodes. This will introduce new characters and bring back some old people as well. So basically, the first 3 episodes is an introductory to anyone that's going to join. Okay, and then episode. Oh my goodness, Bobby Joe Warner landed with the elbow there. And then once we get to episode 4, they will have the draft. VITA and FLH will split off after episode 4. So the draft plus the pay-per-view, probably the draft and the pay-per-view as one. So the first 3 to 4 episodes are going to be long ones. This episode tonight is going to be pretty long. So just to warn you guys there. But once we go down to the episode 5 or 6, they'll start being shorter episodes. So the only reason we're making these long is because it's a 2-brand crossover. Also, we don't know who's going to be on what brand yet. However, we do know a handful. I will announce a handful that will be on the brands. And look at Dimitri there, kicking the beer belly. And some nice kicks and some nice, not only just nice kicks, Daniel Bryan kicks. How about those kicks on his feet? Nice kicks there as well. And yeah, we're starting off a new era, and Dimitri is brand new. He used to be a roommate of Macau, and he never paid the rent. I mean, he just basically, like I said, he's wanted in Mars. They're crazy up in Mars, so he's a good guy. But he fled from Mars to the United States, and Bobby Joe Warner's definitely not happy about that. So here we go. Oh man, what a slam by Bobby! Big power bomb, and a kick out there from Dimitri. So it's a 2 out of 3 falls. We're going to also tonight. There's so much to talk about. We're going to have the Intercontinental Champion and Bobby trying to get a pinning in. Oh my goodness, that's like 300 pounds of elbow. 300 pounds of elbow. Look at this. Oh man. And Bobby Joe Warner's not playing around tonight. And another 300 pounds of elbow. And it's not elbow macaroni. It is a redneck's elbow against your chest. And it does not feel good. And look at him tossing Dimitri around. Poor Dimitri. All Dimitri wanted was a job on VITA or FLH. But anyway, guys, we will be introducing a bunch of people in tonight. Of course, there's going to be a lot of familiar faces. And here we go. Kicking the beer belly again. Here we go. Dimitri is going crazy. Oh, my goodness. And a kick to the head, too. And a kick out there. Dimitri cannot believe it. Arguing with the referee. He already fits in. He's arguing with the ref. So we're going to have a 5 women's match tonight. We're also going to have a lot of entrances. That's one reason the episode is going to be longer than usual. We are going to emphasize on entrances. Even if we get copyright claims, who cares? Okay, we are going to have introductions here tonight. And then we will... so the first 3 weeks is going to have a lot of entrances. Expect a lot there. And Bobby Joe Warner going for a pin here. Can he get a point? And still no point for either guy. So we're going to have a 6 women's match up next, I believe. And we're going to have a 5... No, it's not up next, because we're going to have the Intercontinental Champion versus the United States Champion. Then we're going to have... and look here. And a kick out there. Wow. Bobby cannot believe it. I can't either. It was really close. So we're going to have the Intercontinental Champion versus the United States Champion. And then we're also going to have a 6 women's match and a 5 men's match. And that will be Extreme Rules. The 6 women's match will determine the number 1 contendership for the women's title. And the men's match will determine the number 1 contendership for the world title. Okay. So I've explained that. Now, here's the rules with the titles. We're going to be, first of all, we're getting rid of the Cruiserweight. Bage Cowboy's going to take the Intercontinental. We all knew that eventually would happen, so the Cruiserweight's completely gone. Don't have enough Cruiserweights. And we don't want to be like 205 Live. We want to be entertaining. So, the Intercontinental Championship will stay with VITA at all times. The United States Championship will stay with FLH at all times. Those two titles will never go to... They will stay on the same brand. Now, we have the women's tag titles, we have the women's championship, and we have the world title. Those three titles, and the male tag titles. So 4 championships there. They can go to either brand. So right now with VITA, they're holding the tag championships, and they're holding the Intercontinental, and they're holding the women's title. And right now, FLH is holding the United States, the world title, and the women's tag title. And, oh man, almost a good roll-up there by Bobby, but he didn't get it. This has been a good match so far. Look at Bobby. Oh, winding up a punch. Big punch there from Bobby Joe Warner. And Bobby Joe Warner just going right into Dimitri there. Dimitri's had some trouble against... I mean, the weight difference is insane. You got a cruiserweight versus a beer belly. Oh, man, another 300 pounds elbow on top of you again. And Bobby Joe Warner, he's scared for his life. He acts like we're going to fire him. Nobody said anything about layoffs. And he's a tag champion. He's safer than anybody. And he's got a point. I hope he feels happy. I think it's about the ATV. I really think it's bothering him. The gas prices are really starting to get to his head. And Dimitri with that, oh, what a nice takedown there. Could he get a pin? And a kick out there. And I'll explain more about some of the titles in a second here. But we're going to see how this match plays out. Dimitri's trying to get a point. Doing anything in his power. And it's good seeing Dimitri here. You know, if Macau was still here, he would have loved it. And a nice move there. And he keeps on going with this move. Oh, nice kickoff by Bobby Joe Warner. And uh-oh, Bobby's got another one. Oh no, Dimitri is in big trouble. Oh my goodness, what a move by Bobby Joe Warner. Could this be it? And Bobby Joe Warner with the win. So guys, we're going straight to the next match. And we will be going to different rings tonight as well. But congratulations to Bobby Joe Warner on that last match. Big victory for him. Defeating a newcomer. And right here we have the one, the only, the Bage Cowboy. Yeah. Huh. You know I don't like him. I got in a big altercation with him last season. After what he did with Newson and me. Nothing. He's a complete jerk. He never talks. He never says anything. Just holds that... Well, he's holding that Intercontinental title as if it's a baby. He was the Cruiserweight champion. They got rid of the Cruiserweight title. Gave him the Intercontinental. They suggested the old Intercontinental as well. Because it's a better looking belt. But he had to be a jerk. And stick with the new one, which doesn't look as good as the old one. So, that's him. That wasn't our decision. That was his decision. He thinks he can make decisions. Whatever. But anyway, he is officially at VITA. He's officially signed and drafted to VITA. So, the draft has kind of started a little bit. But it's because the Intercontinental Championship will stay with VITA. So... That's the reason why. Of course, FLH will have the United States champion as well. So you are about to meet him, guys. He is a legend on here, better than this jerk. And this is an Extreme Rules match too. And boy, is it going to be a good one. Because here's Ted Ladd, and he's not dead. And he's not crazy in the head. He's Ted Ladd. And we are glad to see Ted back again at 100% physically and mentally. And he is here, the United States champion, one of the greatest U.S. champions ever. And I've never seen him this pumped up. But he's going to have a fight and a half because I've never seen anyone defeat the Bage Cowboy. Never. He hasn't been on here as long as the others, but Ted's going to have to put in the work tonight. That's for sure. And guys, we're also going to have a 6 women's match and a 5 male match. Those will determine number 1 contenderships. So right now with the women's title, the champion, my girlfriend, Red Hot Rachel, she is signed to VITA officially. So whoever wins the number 1 contendership tonight is going to FLH on the women's side. As for the male side, for Lurch Nick is the world heavyweight champion, and he represents FLH. So the number 1 contender is going to VITA. So the 2 winners tonight will get drafted. So it's going to be a big deal, and that's how the titles will interchange as well. And look at Ted Ladd, nice drop kick. Ted Ladd's going on a very aggressive approach, and that's what you got to do with this guy. You got to be on his case every 5 seconds, because this guy cannot be underestimated. He may be Bage, but he is a cowboy. He's a snake in the grass too. Let me just say that. I've had some run-ins with him. I told you guys I did. He's nothing but a complete jerk. Anyone that prefers the new Intercontinental title over the old one needs to get their head checked. Plain and simple. It's not debatable. It's a fact. And look at Ted Ladd there. Oh my goodness. He's just going right after the Bage Cowboy. It's falls count anywhere. Extreme Rules match. He won't even let the Bage Cowboy get back up. And that is a great strategy to have. And look at all these headbutts. Very aggressive. And look at Ted. Nice shot there. And Ted looking for a weapon. Better not turn his back on the... Oh, look at this. Yep. You can't turn your back on this guy, man. You got to make sure he's down. Now he's got a sledgehammer. Oh, my goodness. The hammer popped out. Oh, and look at Ted. I've never seen anybody handle this guy this good. You know, this guy has beat CTL champions like Styles. He beat the greatest cruiserweight champion ever, Newsom Barafia. I mean, and a lot of people are speculating who's going to return tonight, who's coming back. But just know, guys, if you don't see one of your favorites, they could come next week or the week after. So anything is possible. So the next 3 weeks, we're going to be basically welcoming anybody in the door. And Ted Ladd with a nice shot there. I mean, not Ted Ladd, the Bage Cowboy. Look at Ted, DDT on the mat. That's going to leave a mark. And Ted's getting the sledgehammer here. And going after the leg. And guys, I'm a little bit congested if you haven't told. It's probably the Bage Cowboy made me sick. Because he is a sickness. He is an absolute sickness. And, uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ted, watch your head, Ted. Oh, man. And a knee to the head. Referee's taking his time. Oh my goodness, already a 3 count. It's a 2 out of 3 falls, and the Bage Cowboy has awoken. And he just went completely ballistic within seconds. After Ted has done so much damage to him and didn't even hurt him. And look at Ted there. Oh, nice move there. And Ted is about to go for a spear. We'll see if... Uh-oh. Maybe not. I thought he was. Oh, Bage Cowboy dodged it. And look here. Oh no, Bage Cowboy lining up another headshot. And he connects it. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. The referee, we're also watching these referees, and Ted Led barely kicked out. Bage Cowboy arguing with him. We're watching the referees as well. You're going to notice that we're going to have, well, for the most part, we're going to have different referees because we're not hiring any jokes. And this guy right now, he's not doing his job. Oh man, Ted with another nasty shot with the sledgehammer. And oh, Bage Cowboy with the big boot across the face. Ted Led never saw it coming. And oh no. Here comes the Cowboy. Oh my goodness, what a takedown. Look at the Bage Cowboy, all on top of the sledgehammer, and with a pin combination. This is unreal. Who can stop him? I'm about to put a bounty on this Cowboy's head. I'm sick and tired of seeing him win. It's every week he comes out of impossible situations. You saw how much damage Ted did, didn't you? This is unreal. This guy is unreal. He's immortal. He's not human. Something is up with this guy. I'm sick of it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the women's division. This is a #1 contendership for the women's championship, which my girlfriend, Red Hot Rachel, holds right now. So I wish you all the worst. And we're starting off with Lashana. So Lashana is back for 2K22. And, yeah. She is nothing to play with. Ever since she's gotten with Blue Neck, she has been a changed woman. And she has been a women's champion and everything. So it has been pretty crazy. So we're starting off with her. There's going to be 6 altogether. Like I said, there's going to be tons of entrances in this episode alone. So we're expecting copyright claims. We're expecting not making anything off of this video at all. Because it's just worth these entrances. And hopefully we can get them all out. And they stand out well. So... But Lashana is here. And we're glad to have her back. And this most likely will mean the Blue Neck is coming back as well. Seeing her here in his face mask gear is an indicator that that could happen tonight. So, and who will be second? Who will it be? And ladies and gentlemen, this is a new signed superstar, Maya Botts. Maya Botts. Maya is, she went to the same high school as Mentally did. And the rest of the game, she is a cheerleader at the high school that he went to. Very athletic. This is going to be her first match ever. So, best of luck to Maya. And she is a new, official new character on the FLH / VITA roster. So, it's glad to have her here. So, Mentally knows her pretty good. They were friends in high school. And it's always good to see a new competitor, a new face And I wonder what she's going to do in this match. You never know. She could pull it off. You saw what Red Hot Rachel did when she debuted. That was the fastest to the Women's Championship. Who will be the next woman on this roster? So Maya there. And who will it be? You should have knew it. One of the baddest women ever. Tiffany Tyson is here. The fiance of Mentally Sinister, the FLH general manager, and Tiffany in this match. Always great to see Tiffany. Former women's champion. And she is just fantastic overall. So this is going to be a 6 women's match. Elimination. So, of course, Tiffany is the fiance of Mentally. And she is former women's champion. Can she win tonight? And whoever wins this match is most likely going to be on the FLH roster in general. So, it's a big match. And we got 3 more entries, and there could be a return. We don't know if we're going to get a return or not, but you'll see. And who is up next? And ladies and gentlemen, who is this? Oh my goodness. She is back. She is back. Brianna Welch. Oh, man. And guys, just to let you all know, we don't know who the general manager of VITA is yet, but there's a high speculation of who it is, and after seeing her, it's almost a guarantee now. But we don't know who the manager of VITA is yet, but I think we know who he is, because Brianna Welch is here, and apparently somebody got married. But she is here and back. We haven't seen her since 2K19. Of course, she had a child. And it's great to have her back. So we got 2 more. And it is the one, the only. Esther Jack. Cousins of Mentally Sinister. His cousin. And I believe she's the women's tag champion. What a crazy entrance for her outgoing, nerdy personality. She's very excited to be here. I believe she's the women's tag team champion. So I think if one of the women's tag team champions wins, well, they're already on FLH. So she's definitely going to be on FLH. We already know that. So she's Mentally's cousin. And it's great to see Esther. She's one of the youngest women's champions. Has held the women's tag title. Very impressive for her age. And 1 more to go. Who is it going to be? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Call the law, because Melissa's got a tank. Oh man. This is epic. Oh man. One of the fans just got busted in the head. Mad Melissa is here and she's got a tank. She is ready to go to war. Plain and simple. And it's great to see Melissa back. And this is just an insane entrance. I told you guys we were going to have entrances this time around. We're not going to do it a lot, though. You know, we're not going to take a lot of time up with entrances. But Mad Melissa is here. And she is ready to go. And she is rocking out for sure. These 6 women are going to put on a show and a half. There's no doubt about it. So it's going to be a crazy one for sure. Mad Melissa is in the house. So here we go. A 6 women's match. I believe it's Falls Count Anywhere. So, and even if you don't win the match, Mentally and the VITA GM are watching. And we're assuming that the VITA GM is Clifford Welch, but it is not confirmed yet. But at this rate, it is a 99.9% chance, being that his wife has showed up. So he's going to get involved somehow here. But he's most likely going to be the VITA manager. If he's not, I'm shocked. So and here we go. Everybody's everywhere, beating the tar out of each other on both sides of the ring and in the ring. So it's going to be hard to keep track of everything. This referee's going to have to step it up because he was terrible earlier. I don't know why they brought him back for this one. And look at Melissa going straight after Welch's wife. Of course, Melissa used to be married to Clifford Welch until the whole issue with her and McCall came about. And yeah, that broke off because of McCall. It was a short marriage for sure, a celebrity marriage for sure. And here comes Maya, and we're excited to see what Maya's going to do. Of course, she's friends with some of these ladies, big friends with Tiffany and Esther. So, but tonight there is no friends. Everybody is against each other in this matchup. So, no friends here tonight. But basically, just to give you guys a history lesson, all these women, with the exception of Brianna, went to the same high school. Lashana's a little older than most of these women, but Tiffany, Maya, and Melissa are all around the same age, and Esther's a little bit younger than them. So there is a age gap. And oh man, Esther already eliminated, and I am shocked that quick. So Maya gets her elimination there. And it looks like Tiffany Tyson kicked out. So we are down to 5. And look at Tiffany going after Lashana. And a kick out there. And Tiffany, Lashana picking her up. That is the strength of Lashana. She's definitely one of the strongest. She's the strongest in this matchup for sure. And Maya going after Lashana now. And Tiffany going for a pin. And pins Maya. So Maya's been eliminated. A very disappointing start for her. She did get an elimination though, which is big. But she is the second one eliminated from this match. And look at Tiffany. Oh my goodness, what is Tiffany doing? Oh my goodness! Oh man, takes down Lashana though. We are down to 4. But Tiffany just flew down on Lashana. Lashana never saw that coming. And Melissa, oh man, stomps Brianna's head into the mat. And Tiffany and, of course, Lashana have had a rivalry going on as well. And Brianna has been eliminated. So we are down to 3. And look at Melissa. Oh, kicks Lashana right in the face. And now going after Tiffany. Of course, Melissa was McCall's girl. And Tiffany's Mentally girl. So seeing these two fight is always fun. Even though they do get along. They're not the bestest of friends, but they do get along with each other. Unlike Tiffany and Lashana, who, obviously have had the same man. And seeing Brianna just proves that that Clifford is most likely to show up. That is just a game changer there. And of course, we've introduced 2 new characters already, Maya and Dimitri. And Brianna is the only comeback character I think we've had. So, wrestler. So Melissa trying to get I don't know what she's trying to do here. Oh, comes out at Lashana out of nowhere. Lashana never saw it coming, and look at this. And Mad Melissa stomps Lashana's face into the mat. Oh man, that move is so deadly and so dangerous as well. And Lashana's been eliminated. So it is down to Mad Melissa versus Tiffany Tyson. And like I said, these two are former women's champions. Whoever wins this is going to have to face off with Red Hot Rachel. They can't defeat my woman. They need to know that. They can't beat my woman. She is Red Hot Rachel. And nobody's going to beat her. She's won the women's title like the first time she got a #1 contendership match. And then she won the women's title. She's unstoppable. But these women are legends for sure. Melissa with that kick to the head on Tiffany. And these two are having a fight and a half here. And look at Melissa. Oh my goodness. Pedigree. Right on the mat. Oh man, that's going to leave a mark. And Mad Melissa, #1 contender and officially signed to FLH, which she was going to be anyway. With being the women's tag champion. And Mad Melissa wins the matchup. So it will be Mad Melissa versus Red Hot Rachel at the pay-per-view. It's already official. So one match is already official. And we're about to get our second match as well. And this is going to be big because it's #1 contendership for the world title. And who are we going to be seeing first? Of course. We should have knew this. And of course he dyed his hair a different color. It's Gorgie. So Gorgie is here. And he is rocking out. He's definitely going to be the smallest guy in this match, being a cruiserweight. But Gorgie is here. So he will be one of the 5. And as much as you all don't like him, he has been around for a while. He's never won the world title. He's won about every belt but the world title. He's won the tag titles. He's won the cruiserweight title, Intercontinental, United States, throughout the years. Some of you all didn't see some of those title wins, but he's never won the world title. So if he could win this tonight, it would be big. He has been a #1 contender, and he came so close to winning it on 20 against Mentally. And who's going to be the second person? Oh, no way. No way. Oh, yes. He is back. We haven't seen him since 19. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. It is my boy, Rico Sanchez. Back. Once again. We haven't seen him since 19. And, wow. It's great to see Rico Sanchez. Just amazing. And he's just a great spirit. He's a great guy. Good character. Definitely a face. Unlike Gorgie, who's a heel. But he's more of a heel that gets on our nerves. But Rico Sanchez is here, and he is a big return here tonight because he is a former world champion. Former world champion. So, and this entrance is definitely glorious, for sure. We're so glad to have Rico back. You know, who's going to be the third person in this match? Oh, no, it is the one, the only, Paul Weiss, your favorite. Not. Oh, my goodness, this dork is back. Oh, but I'll tell you what. He's a former CTL champion for 9 minutes. And you know, he seems a little bit off the grid here tonight, as you can see. He seems like he's still a little bit shocked over that loss. He had to leave CTL, but he won the CTL belt. And what is wrong with Paul Weiss? Oh my goodness. I think Paul Weiss has snapped. And he's acting very strange here. It's kind of scaring me. But I knew that loss he would take it hard, because he got the Money in the Bank cashed in on him, and Paul Weiss is acting bizarre, so you got to watch out for him. He can pull off a lucky win, always. And who is going to be number 4? And it is the one, the only, Blue Neck at number 4. So we have one more reveal. So Blue Neck is number 4. We knew he was coming back. He's here every single year. There hasn't been a year without the Blue Neck. So he has stayed consistent. Was on 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and now 22. Unfortunately, Blue Neck, you cannot be on 21 because they made Goofy Battlegrounds instead. So unfortunately, you cannot have that record, and nobody could ever own 21. Just the Battleground crap. The most childish game I've ever seen. But Blue Neck is here. So the question is, who is number 5? Who is it going to be? What in the world is this? Oh no. Who could it be? Reveal! Oh my. Oh! Oh my goodness. He's back. Vortox is here. Oh my goodness. And Rico Sanchez is just... I know Rico Sanchez is not happy about this. Oh, these two may have a showdown. Vortox has returned. And people are loving this. We haven't seen him since 19. And he looks more meaner than ever. This is just insanity. And this is one of the biggest returns of the night. Of course, Rico's big enough. Blue Neck just left the ring. Yeah, I don't blame him. What an entrance. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. That is just, that's a game changer. And I know mentally, and whoever the manager of VITA is watching this right now saying, I got to have him. But, it depends on who wins tonight, because VITA will get him if he does win. VITA's getting whoever wins this match. So, automatically signed, because, the world champion's already on FLH. Lurtz Nick is. So, here we go. This is going to be a crazy match, guys. You already know it. And poor Gorgie, man. He's about to get messed up. Yeah. Going up against a super heavyweight, you're a cruiserweight. Yeah. Look at this. It's going to be torture for Gorgie. Oh, my goodness. And Blue Knight going after Rico. And I don't really like the 5-man match, but this is Extreme Rules. They may go for weapons, they may not. And it looks like Paul Weiss is ticked. So, who knows who's going to win this? My money is not on Gorgie, but the other 4 could pull it off. We'll see what happens. And of course, I need to talk to you about another thing. There's been these crazy internet conspiracies online. We all need to address these conspiracies. There is a conspiracy going around saying that Mentally and Blue Knack and Lurtz Nick and Mad Melissa, and wait until you hear this. You thought the troll sounded ridiculous. Wait until you hear this. There's a conspiracy stating that they went and they built a time machine. Listen, it's the craziest thing I've ever heard. They built a time machine and brought all these people back from the dead. And that's how Macau died. And we all know that's not true. We saw the reports of how he died. So they're talking about this warlord army and all this crap. And obviously you guys cannot take these people seriously. It's an internet cult, basically, that are trying to say that Mentally has basically cheated people's lives and stuff and brought people back that shouldn't be alive. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. But Mentally's already had some trouble with it. Of course, these people are putting videos up online. Comments are all over the web over this conspiracy. And I think these guys are just a bunch of losers that need to get a life. They're wearing tinfoil hats. They think people are probably reptiles as well. They probably think that, all these other conspiracies, the moon landing was fake. They probably think that as well. I mean, these are just, you guys cannot take them seriously, but there is a little small percentage of the population that are following this internet group. And it's getting dangerous because we didn't bring it up earlier, but Mentally's office got broken into. And papers were shuffled around. So they're really onto this idea that he built a time machine, or had a time machine built, and he brought people back. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, honestly. And apparently, we don't know because our minds have been wiped clean, except for like 1% of the population, because it didn't work on them. Like, how does that make sense? None of that ever happened. It's just craziness. So, if these guys do show up, they're going to be arrested. We are not going to... They've already broken into an office. We don't know how many of them there are, but they've already breached the property already. So, these people are all over the internet. But like I said, you guys cannot believe anything they say. None of that happened. Saying people's minds were wiped clean. What is this, Men in Black? Give me a break. But anyway, oh man, Vortox. And Gorgie breaks out of the chokeslam though. So, nice job there by Gorgie. All 5 men are still in this. And this is a knockout match, by the way. Oh, Rico Sanchez just thrown out. It's a knockout elimination match. And Gorgie with the drop kick to Blue Neck's back. Vortex slamming Gorgie. And look at Paul Weiss. Oh my goodness, look here. Paul Weiss going through a crowd to clothesline Rico Sanchez. Paul Weiss looking very impressive here. Could he pull it off? I mean, he's had his miracles. And trust me, they're miracles. Almost retained the CTL title, but Luke Razorblade cashed in Money in the Bank. Cost Paul Weiss his job at CTL, which nobody at CTL misses him. And looks like he's kind of snapped over it. And Gorgie is just Gorgie's been taking a beating all match. I don't know how many beatings you can take. He's almost about dead. Gorgie trying to drag Vortex against the turnbuckle. And look at the Blue Neck here. Slams Rico Sanchez. And Blue Neck with a big kick. Oh man, a broad kick to Rico Sanchez. These guys have taken beatings in this matchup, but no elimination yet. Gorgie keeps on doing, oh my goodness, twist of fate from the top rope. Trying to knock out Vortex, but it's not working. A very great move by Gorgie, trying to do whatever he can to defeat that demon, but I mean, yeah. Gorgie's planning something here. And look at Gorgie. Nice shot there. And Blue Neck is beating the tar out of Vortex. Oh my goodness. I love that move. It's just a brutal move against your chest. Like, and Gorgie diving off the rope. Look at Paul Weiss with a nice slam there. And, oh, Gorgie twist of fate to Paul Weiss. So Paul Weiss is the first one out. Gorgie actually does get an elimination, and he's still in it. But look at Blue Neck. He's going to make Gorgie pay. Oh man, you gotta love this if you hate Gorgie. Oh my goodness, how beautiful! That's what you get for dyeing your hair purple, weirdo. And look at Blue Neck. Broad kick, knock Gorgie completely out. Oh my goodness, so we are down to 3, and the best 3 of the 5. What a broad kick by Blue Neck, man. He just leveled Gorgie. That's what he gets for dyeing his hair purple. Like, really? How many times is this guy going to dye his hair a different color? He's starting to get on my nerves. And Vortex, oh man, what a brutal move into the barricade. And Rico Sanchez going after him. And, of course, Rico's not a big fan of this guy. People love both Rico and Vortex, but it's definitely not a tag team that's going to ever happen. And Vortex just throws Rico across the... Oh, my goodness. He's just beating the tar out of everyone. And look at Rico trying to get an upper hand and gets a good headshot there. They're going to have to double team Vortex. We all know how dangerous he can get. He's one of the most dangerous superstars ever. And look at Rico. And once again, Vortex throwing Rico like he's a cruiserweight or something. Vortex is getting back in the ring. Here comes everybody else. And look at Rico Sanchez. Oh, that did it. Rico Sanchez knocks out Vortex. So, that's for the Angels. And, oh man, Rico giving Blue Neck a beatdown and a half there. It is going to be between these two, and these two have a history. A 2K14 WrestleMania, where Rico Sanchez speared Blue Neck in midair and won. That match never got fully recorded due to the fact that the capture card that we were using at the time basically gave out. But we could still save the match and show a clip of that ending of that match, which was just absolutely amazing. But it was so disappointing. And it's one of the most disappointing things in the history of this whole channel. But Rico did win that. And it was a spear in midair. And these two are fighting each other again. And look at Rico here. Yeah, Rico put on that sleeper lock on Vortex. Vortex has already been hit with a lot of stuff, despite being as tough as he is. Rico stepping on Blue Neck's fingers. And once again, Rico applies that move and it works. Oh my goodness, it was instant knockout. And Rico Sanchez is going to VITA. And does VITA suit him best? I don't think so, but Lurch Nick is at FLH, so Rico's going to VITA. And one of the two brands is going to get the world title at the pay-per-view. So it's official. Rico is the #1 contender, and what a great comeback by him. He defeats Vortex and the Blue Neck tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, the manager of FLH, Mentally Sinister. It's great to have him back. Of course, he's going to give a little speech, and we're going to figure out who the manager of VITA is, even though all of us know who it's going to be. It's not going to be a surprise. I'll tell you that. But Mentally is in the house, and it's good to see him again, you know. I know he took Macau's death hard, but, you know, he hasn't wrestled, you know, for a while. And Mentally's here. General manager of FLH. Congratulate him. He's worked hard for it. He's been a world champion. He's one of the greatest tag champions ever. So he definitely deserves a position in management. There's no doubt about that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mentally Sinister. I'm a former world champion and a former tag team champion of one of the greatest tags ever, Mike and Mentally. Mike is gone, and Mike isn't coming back. And Mike was my best friend. Mike was my brother from another mother. I cherished our friendship, and I'll miss him for the rest of my days. But the show must go on. And even though I'm retired from wrestling, I am not retired from this company. And I am taking it over. I am the new general manager of FLH. And as a businessman, I embrace competition. I love competition. And VITA is coming back. Now, I'm pretty sure I know who their general manager is, but I'm not 100%. So if that general manager would come down to the ring and see me face to face, I would love to see who it is, even though there's a 99% chance I know who it is. Okay, so it's time for the VITA manager reveal. I think we know who it's going to be. And it's been a while, But I think, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Who is it going to be? Yeah, we all knew it. We all knew it. Welch is here. Clifford Welch has returned. Oh my goodness. He looks like Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, come on. Oh, look how bad he thinks he is. I better keep my mouth shut. He may fire me and my girlfriend. He looks like Pegasus, though, from Yu-Gi-Oh! I just noticed that. Pegasus called. He wants his attire back. But Welch is here. And we knew it. I know some of you all may have thought maybe it was too predictable, but sometimes too predictable. Stop dancing, Welch. Stop dancing. Please. Well, everyone was right. I'm back. That's right. Clifford Welch, the GM of VITA. And I'm proud of you mentally, I really am. I'm going to miss Mike for competition. He was great competition, and I'm sure you're even going to be better competition. You're a great leader. The greatest leaders don't realize that they're leaders. But let me give you some advice, okay? You got to put on a show. You got to put on a spectacle. Because my job is to make sure that you go bankrupt. And I'm going to try to take as many championships as I can from you. Also, another thing you need to know, and this is just a little word of advice instead of a threat, because this is not a threat. I've had this happen to me before. When you're management, somebody is going to try you. They don't hold your position. They don't understand that you have to make the tough decisions. So somebody is going to try you. You have to be on guard every second. And according to all these conspiracies going around the internet, saying that you build a time machine, I know, it's crazy. I mean, they made rumors about me that I was a reptile underneath my skin. So, trust me, I know how crazy the internet can be, but there's a lot of conspiracies saying you built a time machine, videos on it even, and comments of people saying that they're going to hurt you. So, you got to watch your back every second, and you cannot trust anyone. And I also heard there was a break-in in your management office, people going through papers. So, you got the attention of a bunch of nutcases, it sounds like to me. But I do wish you the best of luck, and like you said, competition is great. Hopefully we can both work this thing out, and I'll just have the better ratings and the most belts. But like I said, my condolences for Mike. He will truly be missed, even though we didn't see eye to eye. And I cannot wait to have you as my competitor. And ladies and gentlemen, I am getting video footage from Orlando, Florida. I don't think anybody else can see this, but I'm seeing it. What in the world is this? Oh my goodness. What is this going to be? Who in the world are these guys? The Skis? Could this be a new tag team? They're not on FLH and VITA hours. So, who in the world are these guys? Huh. Definitely something that people may want to pay attention to. That guy's pretty big. I can't believe that we spent 3 years in the slammer over a gun charge, you and me. They got us there. We're lucky the district attorney made the mistake. Otherwise, you and me would be getting a lethal injection. It's a matter of time before they find the other bodies. and they link it to us, we gotta lay low. We gotta get some money of some sort. It's a matter of time before they find the others. And if they link it to us, we're both gonna be facing the death penalty. And this time we're not gonna get out of it. They're not gonna find the bodies. They're not gonna find them. You keep on saying they're gonna find them, but they never do. They got lucky on the gun charge. We got out of it. We're free men. But you're right. We do need money. And, what can we do? The only thing that you and I can do is hurt others. We can't do anything else. But don't worry. I found an ad in the paper. Apparently some show called VITA, FLH. That could be a new start for us. They don't know who we are. And you and I, as a tag team, we can fight. We can fight really well. And they may hate us, but they'll learn to live with it because we'll bring in new customers for them. And if they don't hire us, we'll burn their brands to the ground. You hear me? What do you say? Us, as a tag team, back in action after 3 years in the Slammer. Oh, we're mad. We're caged up animals. We're ready to eat. We're ready to tear any competition to pieces, and we're going to go after them. We're going to hurt them, too. We're going to make sure they get injured. And that way we can climb further up the ladder. What do you say, Brother Ski? I say we get some sticks and stones, and I'd say we break some bones, Brother Ski.